Perfect.
Go ahead.
Hello. Oh, thank you. Hello. My name is Gibbons. I'm having Okay, I think we're better. My name is Kate Gibbons, and I'm the Co-Sell Product Marketing Manager from OCP Corporate, and I'm here to help you today and share with you best practices for migrating from Partner Sales Connect to the Partner Center for co-selling. So what I want to make sure you guys get out of this today is I want you guys to understand and recognize the benefits of co-selling in Partner Center versus Partner Sales Connect and how that will be better for your business. I want you to be able to delineate the scope of what's included in the migration from these two tools. Between these two tools, rather. I want you to be able to ready your company for the move so you can be set up for success and drive success as quickly as possible. And then I want you guys to be able to access support and help if you have any questions during your migration process. So first, let's start about what the value is and the benefits that you guys will get when you make the move to Partner Center. First, you will receive all your referrals in one place. So today, depending on where you have published your solutions and potentially what other programs you are signed up for, you may be receiving referrals into one of your sellers' email inboxes. You might be receiving them through one API into our CRM system. You might be getting them through Partner Sales Connect, and you might also be getting them through Partner Center, as well as potentially some other ways. So what we've done in Partner Center is we've created one place where all of those referrals can come in through and then be distributed out to you. So you'll have a much clearer vision about what you're receiving from Microsoft, as well as one place where you can send everything to Microsoft as well. You are able to manage those referrals within your own CRM system via an API connector. So today there is an API, but there is a flow connector that we're going to talk about in a little bit that I'm happy to give you more details. But this reduces the administrative tax and allows you to manage everything within your own system so that you don't have to come back into Partner Center every time you need to update something or send a signal back to Microsoft. We also have better Microsoft connection with our sellers. So today in Partner Sales Connect, everything defaults to sort of the account executive level for potential customer deals that you're sharing with us. And what we've done is we've created more choices and options for you to be more prescriptive about the help that you need. So if you need technical help or you want to create a POC or something like that, you can ask for that instead of just defaulting to the account executive on the customer that you are working with. We also have simplified publishing. So today, as you guys may or may not be aware, you're definitely aware that you publish an OCP GTM for your seller-facing offers, but you may also have customer-facing offers that you published in Cloud Publishing Portal. And so those two publishing experiences are coming together so you can have a simplified experience to reach the different audiences you were trying to reach. We also have better matching. So this is done on Dune and Bradstreet on the universal DUNS ID number versus just entering the customer name in a free-form field so that we can connect faster to the customer you're really trying to co-sell with. Any questions around that? Okay. Let's talk about migrating from Partner Sales Connect. So there are many parts of co-selling business with Microsoft, but I want to really focus in on what we are actually migrating when we talk about migrating from Partner Sales Connect to Partner Center. So at the first thing that we are talking about is the referrals that you share with Microsoft. So that is an activity and an action and a business activity that you take in Partner Sales Connect. So that is when we talk about migrating over to Partner Center from Partner Sales Connect. We're talking about that activity, as well as the referrals you receive, as well as registering the deals. Obviously, you guys also published solutions. That is not inclusive of the migration that we're going to talk about today from Partner Sales Connect to Partner Center, because the publishing is actually not done in Partner Sales Connect. So I just want to be clear that these are the actions and the activities that we're talking about today when we talk about migrating from Partner Sales Connect to Partner Center. What new Partner Center capabilities are coming? So today and in for the previous fiscal year, effectively you could co-sell IP offers only within Partner Center, but there are new capabilities coming live, and we're going to go through that make it a much more holistic experience for you to co-sell in Partner Center. So we have our service offers, so the ability to sell a service, so a consulting service or another type of service offer that you may have. We have pipeline sharing. So this is something that you guys today do typically do through a bulk upload in Partner Sales Connect. We can do that today via an API to give visibility to the pipeline with or without customer PII information. We also have marketing campaign ID tagging. So a lot of times there are campaigns that are funded that we want to be able to track the return on investment on. So you can now include that Allocadia code. You can now co-sell Microsoft products. So if you have an opportunity shared with you that is around Dynamics, you can sell obviously the Dynamics as well as your offer that's built into Dynamics. We have some P2P co-selling capabilities, so the ability to sell another offer. So if you have an arrangement with, you're an ISV and you have an arrangement with an SI, you can now sell that offer, as well as invite another partner to sell. We have IoT co-selling. So this is the ability to co-sell devices to our consumers. And then we have the API Power Automate connectors that allow you to integrate the Partner Center capabilities into your own CRM environment. And those are specific to Salesforce as well as Dynamics. Any questions or clarity around the capabilities that are coming?
Kate, what's the timing on this?
So we'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
So these services and these capabilities are definitely rolling out, and we'll talk about how we'll alert you when they're available. So one thing that I really want to make sure that's understood is that the Partner Center experience for co-selling is not a copy and paste from Partner Sales Connect. So there are things that you will do slightly differently, but the outcome is definitely better and drives quicker connection to our sellers. And so I don't want to drain the slide. You will get this slide. And so you can look to see, oh, this is how I used to do it in Partner Sales Connect, and this is how I do it in Partner Center. So you'll have this as a handy guide for you and as well as from your Salesforce. Now, one thing that's important to note is the Partner Sales Connect is not retiring on July 1st. A lot of people are concerned about that. So I just want to alleviate that concern from you. That is not happening. And then also we do recommend that when you do make the transition from Partner Sales Connect to Partner Center, that you leave the deals that are currently existing in Partner Sales Connect and start new deals only in Partner Center. So effectively, you will let the deals that are already in Partner Sales Connect drain out and go through the normal sales cycle, but everything new should start in Partner Center once you decide to make the move. There is no migration option for existing deals in Partner Center, which is why we recommend that you start fresh and that you let old deals drain. Let's talk about making the move to Partner Center. So as those capabilities come available to you, we are going to start inviting you individually by your company to begin co-selling in the new Partner Center experience. So this could be, some partners may, depending on what your business capabilities and needs are, you may receive emails as quickly as in the next couple of weeks, and this might be closer to the July timeframe. We really want to make sure that the co-selling capabilities for your business are available to you, and we want to make sure that all of the Microsoft resources are aware of your migration. So that's including our support team that you can come to, as well as if you're a managed partner, your PDM. And we really have a principle that we want to limit the bifurcation experience that you may have. So we really want to make sure that once those capabilities are available to you, that you can make the whole move with everything going forward. So that's a little bit of a sliding scale, but just please recognize that we will contact you individually when it's time, when we believe it's time for you, a good time for you to make the move. Any questions around that?
Hi, Kate. I have one question.
Yeah.
Related to what was on the last slide and what you mentioned about leaving the old opportunities in Partner Sales Connect and really kind of starting new in Partner Center. Does that mean that we'll have to be managing both for some time while the old opportunities are closed out and go through the rest of the sales cycle?
Yes, that means that for the deals that are in Partner Sales Connect, that you will manage them through their life cycle in Partner Sales Connect. That is correct.
So
We
we will
anticipate
be living in both systems then.
you will for a short period of time. And so the way that our analysis has showed is that the average sales cycle is about 49 days. So depending on the volume of deals that you have, we would anticipate that somewhere around 60 days is when you could potentially be trying to migrate or trying to manage things in both systems. But again, it would depend on the volume. And keep in mind that when you switch over to Partner Center, anything from Microsoft would go into Partner Center.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank
Great.
you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Kate. I do have a question on this. Who is receiving the emails?
Great question. Great question. So there are multiple contacts that receive the email. So your Partner Center Global Administrator and your Referral Global Administrator from Partner Center, as well as your partner contacts listed within your solution within OCP GTM. So there's multiple people who are contacted, but those are the contacts that we connect with.
So if there's only one global admin and that person is no longer at the company, what's the process to get a new global admin?
Great question. So you should file a support ticket because actually Microsoft can't change your global admin. That's something that you guys have to do as a partner. So file a support ticket and they can walk you through the process on how to identify a new global admin. That's the best route for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, great segue into the prerequisites. So in order to co-sell in Partner Center, you do have to have a couple things. One, you have to have a Microsoft Partner Network membership ID. So I would assume that most of you have that. You have to complete a business profile in Partner Center. And again, you'll get this deck and it links out to information on how to create that. You have to create a referral administrator. So that is a secondary permissions into the referral space. Sometimes it can be the global administrator and the referral administrator can be the same person. It's really up to you guys. And then I encourage you to review that the co-sell experience gallery, which is a series of how-to videos that walk you through step by step where how to do certain activities within the new tooling experience. So with that, how do you access co-sell support? So there are two effective ways to access support. So one is within Partner Center at the top here. You hit the question mark and that allows you to contact support. The other one you should be more familiar with, which is partner.microsoft.com WAC support. The great news is that those are actually going to the same support team. So you can go through either door, so to speak, to get there and reach help and support for co-selling in Partner Center. And I feel like someone may have had a question.
I wanted to read out loud, Kate, question from the chat. But the referrals admin should be capable of receiving this as well, correct? What do you mean by this, Reed?
Receiving the, sorry, go ahead.
Receiving the email, just getting the email and responding to it.
Yeah, so really important thing when we talk about emails and we're talking about the notification to invite, correct? That's the email you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. So there within that email, really good question, there will be instructions on the next steps to take. And then you as a partner, depending on how you want to organize it, we recommend that you establish a change lead or a sponsor or someone who's going to take the reins on leading this migration for your company. And then take the actions that are within the email that are very prescriptive. If you have a PDM, you can also work with your PDM. They will be aware of this process for you as well.
But the email itself would be sent to both the global admin and the referrals admin, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
If you don't have a referral admin, it will only go to the global admin, and then you have to create a referral administrator account.
Is there a way for those of us who have been using Partner Center for a very long time, is there a way inside the referral section that we would know that this capability had already been lit up or would something change in the referral side?
Great question. So if you go into, and sorry, so if this screenshot, so if you were to click into here and you don't have access rights to that, you would get a message that tells you, one, you don't, and then two, who at your company does have access to that. So that would be the people that we would contact. You can also, so obviously then at that point you could contact them, right? Or if you don't have access to it, you could always file a support ticket at Microsoft to see who has the access and connect with that. But your company actually controls the permissions within the tool for your company.
Kate,
Yes,
Kate.
I'm sorry. I just meant if you've already got access to the referrals section, which we've had that for months, this new capability of tracking what we were tracking in Partner Sales Connect, now tracking that inside this referrals section as well. Is there something that would indicate when that was live to the folks who go to the referral select section today?
So in that email invitation, it'll tell you what new capabilities are available, and you would still, for your co-selling business, are you sorry, sorry, I can't see that your name.
Yes, I'm Reed. I'm with New Signature.
So New Signature. So are you in the ISV Connect program?
We are not in the ISV Connect program.
Okay. Sorry, usually there's a thing. So you may be receiving referrals from sort of like marketing campaigns and stuff like that already today in Partner Center. Yep. So great question. So for you, these would be new capabilities that would need to be turned on. So you would have to work with your PDM to make sure that you guys are in sync on turning on these new capabilities. So that's how that would go. And that would be indicated in your invitation. So this is part of that bifurcated experience that you potentially might have. So these capabilities, these capabilities, we don't just automatically turn them on for you in Partner Center. We tell you that they're available and we invite you to turn them on.
And sorry to ask one final question. So today, when we get engagements sent to us via the inbox in the engagement section inside referrals, that's obviously something that we're working on actively. But we're not tracking any of the deals that we do in Partner Sales Connect there. So is it going to be an entirely different section or different process, or is it going to somehow be merged into that process that already exists for things within there?
Great question. So think about the referral space as that will be sort of your inbox and your outbox, as well as where you deal share. So there are indicators of what types of deals are coming in. So there is a flag essentially that says this is from AppSource, or this is from Azure Marketplace, or this is a sales qualified lead from a seller. So we distinguish and differentiate the different types of leads. And then you will take all the actions within that space for sharing, receiving, and deal registration in the referral space within Partner Center.
Kate, I have another question. Is there a way to escalate or find out where a partner is on the list to get this migration done sooner? We've had a number of issues with Partner Connect where we go days at a time and can't get in, or certain times a day it can't get in. We also have an issue where our PDM changed. And we have asked numerous times, numerous people and support and everybody else to update our PDM because incorrect information is being passed around and Connect to wrong people. And that we have never been able to get that updated. Okay.
I can take this as Krista. And could you share your support ticket numbers with me?
Okay. I have to go back and pull them out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, sorry, I know there was a PDM switch, but do you have a PDM? Sorry.
Yeah, we have a PDM. Our PDM no longer works. Our previous one no longer works for Microsoft.
Okay. Because the best course of action is with the support ticket numbers to escalate to your PDM, and he or she can escalate internally. But feel free to ping me and I can help connect those dots for your PDM.
Okay.
Kate, there was another question in the chat saying, with global partners, would contact be made with vOrg admins or with each referrals admin in multiple countries?
So the way that it works is it's really about how your company has set up your permissions. So We go by the global administrator and the referral administrator at the global level, because these capabilities are distributed at a global level, not like you can't turn something on for the US and not for Australia, for example. So if your referral admins are for different countries, they would all receive the notification of the capability at the same time.
I guess an add-in to that question was, is the referrals section part of the MPN or CSP or another separate section of Partner Center? Background question.
Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
No worries. Background of question: with what kind of credentials do we need to sign in, as there are different tenants with MPN and CSP?
Yeah, so it is its own separate section. It's a tile as well as part of the left navigation. And as far as permissions, the global administrator and the referral administrator are the two roles that have the credentials and access to that section. So those could definitely be different people or aliases that have access to like the CSP section or your MPN section. There is a tenant question in there, which is your Azure Active Directory tenant. That is a component too of roles and permissions.
Okay. Next one, are you planning to add user permissions on a country level for referrals for global partners, or will the referral admin role stay a global role?
So you can set referral administrator roles for global or local. So it's really how, thank you, Chris, for dropping that in. It's really how your company sets it up. And then my colleague Chris Stanton just dropped in documentation on roles and permissions guidance. There is also a link within the deck that you will be shared out that includes that information.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any additional questions?
Yes, Kate. Can you please go, or Andrea, go back to the slide where you have conditions for the partner to get the invitation email to Partner Center? Yeah. Yeah. Can you please clarify the bullet number 2 and 3? All of your Microsoft resources are aware of the migration. Which Microsoft resources are meant here?
So when we talk about your resources that would be notified of this this migration, we're talking about the roles that I always sort of jokingly say begin with a P. So your PDM, your PMA, so roles that are Microsoft roles that might help support your business, as well as our Microsoft support team. So that would be a resource that you have access to through WAC support. And we want to make sure that they're aware so that they can help you. So that's what I mean when I talk about resources.
Okay, that's clear. And then the bullet number 3, lead bifurcation between Partner Sales Connect and Partner Center. So what do you mean here?
Yeah, so there's inevitably, as someone asked, I don't remember the lady's name who asked, but there is inevitably going to be a short window where your co-selling experience of business will be bifurcated between Partner Sales Connect and Partner Center for however long that window is that existing deals and Partner Sales Connect go through their sales cycle. Our principle here is that, sure, today we could, in theory, say go to Partner Center, but all the capabilities that you might need might not be available. And so therefore the extension of that bifurcation could drag on for a very long time, depending on the needs that you have for your business. So we want to make sure, our goal is to make sure that we can get you into Partner Center as cleanly as possible so you can continue to do your forward business.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there any way in advance of the change occurring that we could? I mean, today we have 6 different Partner Sales Connect tenants that we input deals into. We're really excited about only having one in Partner Center. Is there any way that we could train our folks on what the changes are going to be before the capabilities are lit up? Because I know as soon as it gets lit up, our folks are going to want to start using that instead of the 6 different tenants that they have. And if there was any sort of deck or training online that could say, oh, you used to do this by going here and clicking this. Now you're going to do it by going here and clicking this. Would love for that.
Yeah, so that's part of that how-to video guide series that I did show Flash. Sorry, let's just click through it. I think that'll be, you guys will understand what I mean. So hold on, let me just do this.
So it's on that same page with the other resources. It's just the videos there from January. Okay.
So yeah. So sorry. Oh really?
And
for those of us that are new, though, it would be really helpful to know where these are.
Yeah. So there's a link in the deck that you're going to get out. So this is what you're looking at. So this is content that will be updated and is agile based on what you need to do and how to do things. This gallery will expand and contract based on new capabilities and functions and features, and modify obviously as things iterate and change. But this is a great collection of content for you to understand how to do things.
And is there in that our team started going through those videos earlier in the week and was excited about them. Most of them did seem to be focused on the incoming referrals being used rather than the outgoing. Oh, we have a deal and we're used to putting all of our deals in Partner Sales Connect, because it is a co-sell deal. We are co-selling it with Microsoft. It's just not something that came into our thing. We generated it on its own, and it looked like to that team they needed to go into their inbox and click add in order to start the process. Is that accurate?
If I understood your question, you're looking for guidance for your team once it's done something to Microsoft, correct?
Exactly, because that's what we use Partner Sales Connect for in every case, to send deals that way.
Yeah, so that is true. You connect that, but a good call out that maybe the content isn't robust enough. So we will definitely work on making it richer for you guys.
Okay, thanks.
I'll drop the link from that site to the video that specifically addresses how you can share a referral with Microsoft.
All right, and with that, we are at time. So I want to thank you guys. We will monitor this chat window. Andrea, if you want to wrap it up and let them know how to get additional information, that would be great.
Yeah, so there are 2 or 3 additional questions remaining in the chat for you to respond, Kate. I want to thank you for the presentation and for all the answers and resources. And thank you all for attending this session. We will post the recordings on the Microsoft Partner community. There's a link in the chat where you can access it, as well as this deck will be also attached to that particular post. So with that, thank you all and have a great rest of the day.
All right. Thank you.